to put someone who's incapable. And again, that brings up the issue of security. Now, you marry it with this indigenship thing we talk about. What's the federalism talk about it if truly someone would say, well, you're not from this particular area of the country for you to be relevant in the scheme of things?
Well, you see, the Constitution does not recognize anybody not belonging to anywhere. The Constitution gives you that right of movement, that right of assembly, that right of expression, that right of everything. You are there. You are a citizen anywhere you move. You can settle down. You can do whatever you want to do. But if people decide on their own that this time we are going to identify who is what you call native, who came from somewhere else, it doesn't matter how long, then of course you are in trouble. So the problem is now the politics craft into it. The present governor, the circumstances under which he came, I don't want to say that, but whatever happened, this was a governor who, even by federal decisions, was not performing, and they set up an emergency, or what they call it, Daria or junk. An emergency was set up there. But for political consideration, when they now remember that it's a political party that is at the top, at the national level, as long as he can deliver that state to the ruling party, all was forgotten, all was forgiven. And the rest is history. Even when his deputy came, decamped, and tried to do something on another platform, of course you know how elections run in this country. So you have political consideration which is now being used as a cover-up, and then what is happening now is tit for tat. When this group will attack this group, the other one will take revenge in the night. And then some of the print media are not even helping matters because they have already taken a decision which side to support. Now, this latest crisis I had on your press review, those who listen to BBC World Service and Al Jazeera and so on heard how some people from one barricade area were traveling on a minibus. The vehicle broke down. Some people on a motorcycle came, the natives, what you may call natives, came. What are you people doing here? Give us money. We cannot give you money. We don't have, please, they beg. They started stressing and chase them. Lynched 3 of them. The driver managed to survive. And he told us on BBC and Radio France International what happened to him. But the media, Nigerian print media, did not say anything like that. I believe probably it's the relationship of those people who are killed, who are still missing. Their bodies were never found. Were the one now who probably came in the night to the same village to take revenge of what happened. So you cannot continue doing like this.
Is it that they are overwhelmed with the situation here, security?
Well, I think there is some kind of inefficiency. Of course, corruption is the base. And sometimes you wonder really if they ever got any training. Because they themselves, instead of being peacemakers, sometimes they really create the problem. Take the example of Biu. Anybody who knows Borno State, in Borno State, Biu, which is in the southern tip of the state, is one of the most peaceful part of the country. For no reason whatsoever. Okay, there is a military detachment based in the town, which is controlled from 21, I think, mechanized division or whatever, 21 something infantry brigade in Yola. They control that one in Biu. These soldiers on their own just decided to go to a local, what you call local madrasa, that's school. During Ramadan, people go to read something. So all these women was covers and so on, were learning something in a particular place, which normally takes place only during Ramadan period. Soldiers from that barracks went to arrest the Malams, 7 of them. Why? They said the Malams are Boko Haram. And the people, those women cannot understand, and so on and so forth. They shouted and so on. Other people came to the rescue to find out what happened. Before you say anything, they were shooting in the air. One of the bullets went and killed a woman with a baby strapped on her back. The woman fell down with the baby crying, and the people in the town took the law into their own hands. There were more shootings. So those 7 men eventually were released for the intervention of the emir and the TPO. As if that was not enough, I think about 3 days ago,